Oh, man. I can never win the lottery. What's up with that? But anyway, hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. I'm Methodical Destruction, and today we are going to be going to Keelhaul Key, because in the last episode we got Admiral Bombery to join us on our little sea quest. So we're basically just going to head out to the SS Flavian and get on our way. So, here we go. Now let's talk to Flavio. Yes, we shall shove off. And here we go. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. And with that, we now start Chapter 5. I don't have a good memory. Which is called The Key to Pirates. So, let's go. Over the protest of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? Ah, I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Another day of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Uh-oh. Oh crap, that does not look good. Or sound good. Well, we're screwed. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, this is horrible. Oh no. My controller is rumbling like crazy. Oh crap, they're going down. Oh no. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet, we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bombery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, huh? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in, and now we have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on this salty bounty of the sea. But then what, I ask? We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Poor sweet SS Flavian. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bombery and the others, and my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. I mean huts. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. And with that, now we're on Keelhaul Key, which, we didn't exactly get there in the way we planned, but we're here now, and that's all that matters. Right off the bat, there's actually a little secret here. Well, it's not really secret, but, you know. There is a mole here, and if we talk to it, his name is Wacka, and, he has a very optimistic outlook on life, so we wouldn't want to do anything to hurt him. Hurt him. Hurt him! There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Wacka. But if you hit him, you get the Wacka Bump, which is a very awesome item. It recovers 25 HP and 25 FP. Very worth getting, but keep in mind, if you hit him too many times, he won't ever come back. So, you don't want to abuse him or anything. I believe there's some things in this area here. I'm going to get Miss Mouse out just to check. I believe there's a hidden panel somewhere. Yes, there is, right here. And with that, we get a star piece. So, now we're going to go see the huts that the other characters have made, and that will be that. Uh-oh. Oh boy, that sounds dangerous. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's 3 of them. So now we get to fight these ghosts for the first time. They're actually called lava bubbles, I think. We'll get Goombella out and we'll tattle on them to see. So now we'll switch to Goombella, tattle, there we go. I'm pretty sure their name is Lava Bubble. I know they're a type of bubble. Oh, they're embers. Okay, but basically, the Ember is a fire enemy that has 2 different kinds of attacks. And you can't jump on them because they're made of fire. But later we actually will get a badge that will allow us to jump on them. So, but until then we have to use our hammer, so... we have Power Smash, which I think will do a good job of hurting them. And... yeah, there we go, 6 damage, that's not bad. But obviously we won't be able to use Goombella to attack them. That's one of the attacks. That's a pretty good attack, actually. It's kind of annoying because it hits both partners, but it is very good, so... Because it's kind of, I'd say at this stage in the game is when the enemies really start to become a challenge. And so we're going to have a bit more trouble from here on. But I think we should be okay. Who should we switch to? Probably Koops. I think Koops is the best choice. So we're going to use Power Shell and go through all these guys. That does a decent amount of damage to them all. And, oh god, it's fog. Let's use a regular hammer. I don't know if that'll kill it. In fact, especially if it misses. Yeah, okay. I didn't think so, but whatever. And that missed, which is very lucky for us, and so did that. So, now it's our turn again. So, let's use Shell Toss, which should take this guy out, hopefully. And no, it does not. And hopefully this will take him out. I would really hate to miss it again. There we go. And now we... oh, maybe we'll get a shine. Ah. Oh well. We're kind of taking a lot of damage here, but like I said earlier, there is actually a badge that we're going to be getting that will really help us against these guys. So we're not going to be this defenseless against them for very long. Just until, I'd say maybe this episode will get the badge, but who knows. It's really easy to get as long as you're paying attention. So now Mario has to explore the entire island and see if there's any other crew members and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, there is a star piece there. I kind of figured there would be. And there's also something in the water. I think it's another star piece, actually. Yes, it is. That's a pretty well hidden one, actually. Most people don't think to go to the very edge of the screen there. But if you do, obviously, you get rewarded. But now we're basically in the jungle where we're actually going to be meeting some new enemies. And some familiar ones as well, believe it or not. And this actually happens to be one of those familiar enemies that we've seen before. This is a Jungle Fuzzy. And we fought these guys in the Glitz Pit, but we're fighting them again here in the jungle, because that's actually where they're from. They, you know, they come from Keelhaul Key. So we'll just take care of him quickly. It's a really easy battle since it's only one of them. But there is actually a new variety of Fuzzy we're going to be seeing in the jungle. So we'll be able to see that in just a bit. And we can hit these trees. I don't remember if any of them have anything good in them. Here's a badge. That's Head Rattle, but it's not the badge I was talking about earlier. And I don't find it to be a very good badge overall, but it's there anyway. Got a Courage Shell. And now, I don't think there's any more enemies in this area. Okay, there is. And this might actually be one of the new enemies I was talking about, so we'll see in a second. And yep, it is. It's a... oh no, we actually did fight these guys before, so since we've seen both of these enemies, I'm not going to show this battle, so see you guys in a sec. And now that that's taken care of, we'll just continue on our way. So this is the second area of the jungle, and probably the most annoying area, but it's still fun. We have these piranha plants here. Well, the piranha plants have like a weird border of where they can go, and usually you can kind of avoid them, but I guess I wasn't able to do it this time. But this is a new variety of piranha plant, and up to this point, by far the hardest, a putrid... yeah, I can't speak. It's a putrid piranha that has a poison attack that will poison you, which is very annoying. And it also has the regular chomp attack, which I believe its chomp attack will also poison you. But it's basically like the pale piranhas from Bogley Woods. Almost the same enemy, just more HP. So we're just going to use our Earth Tremor, which should do a good amount of damage to these guys, hopefully. Just gotta make sure not to miss, even though I just did. Yeah. That should do, I think, 5 damage or so. Yep. Now, yeah, the chomp attack is kind of easy to avoid, but it's the poison attack that's really gonna fuck us up. Yeah, here it is. And there, now Mario's poisoned. And that really sucks, but there's nothing we can do about it. I'm gonna switch to Koops, and I'm gonna use a Power Shell. That should kill them all, I believe. Yep, there we go. So, not a hard battle at all. But, the poisoning can really get you, so... you might want to raise your HP a bit. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I am gonna, increase Mario's H. I'm gonna give him something to restore his HP. That I can't talk. There we go. That should do it. Just make sure that he doesn't die in the next battle. So we'll just continue on our merry way. What you want to do here is you want to jump and get that block there. Otherwise, they're gonna kind of be screwed out of getting over that ledge there. So just remember that so that you don't have to do any backtracking or whatever. But I don't need to show this battle, so see you guys after it's over. And actually, what's kind of interesting is that we're very close to leveling up. After the next battle, we should be leveling up. There we get an easy star piece. I didn't even intentionally try to get that one, but I would have found it anyway, most likely. This fuzzy, I don't know why, but it's actually supposed to be on that top ledge there. But for some reason, it ends up falling down and then just bouncing in place. I'm not going to fight it because there's no reason to. But what you want to do for this ledge here is you will need Lotion, aka Yoshi, to get past there. And now for this shine, I believe what you need to do is you need to use Yoshi's hover, but I missed that. Let's go back up and try that again. That one, I always found that shine kind of annoying. It's not too hard to get though, but it's kind of in an awkward position. So let's try that again. Okay, here should be good. Yep, okay, there we go. And now we got the shine. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't hit that block there. That's okay. So now we have a good amount of shines, and after this chapter, we'll really have a good use for the shines that we've accrued so far. But for right now, they're practically useless to us because if we happen to get a new partner in this chapter, we won't be able to use it on them. And so pretty much the only thing use for it we have now is for leveling up Madame Flurry, but I don't want to do that yet. And what's this? Oh boy. Well, that went unexpectedly. Now, normally what... Huh? Me? Okay, jeez. It's not like I have any way of talking to Mario anyway. Yeah, see, seriously, even Lotion realizes this guy's a nut job. But we're not going to be going back to camp just yet, even though that's what we're supposed to do. Oh, there we got an ink coupon. That's not really useful at this point, but whatever. What we actually want to do is we want to go out to that little mini island there, because there is a goodie we can get. And the badge that we want, you can actually see on the screen. Excuse me. Right now, it's on the right side, but there we got a coconut, and even though it can be used as like a healing item, it's not very good. And actually you need it for a plot device in order to get a certain thing that you'll see in just a second. But to get this badge, just go paper thin and fall through the gap, and we now have Ice Power, and Ice Power is an excellent badge that will allow us to hit the Ember enemies without taking damage. So we're going to get rid of Happy Heart and Power Smash. Actually, Ice Power only takes one. We can probably get one of those back. Let's see. What do we want? Actually, you know what? Ice Smash is probably the best because that will do a lot of damage. Or, no, not really. We could have used Ice Smash, but the Ice Power badge is a lot better. I think Pretty Lucky is good, I guess. And we can inspect this bush. Nothing's in there, and we'll hop back up here. Got a very obvious Shine Sprite, and now we will go forward to this area. We're going to inspect these bushes quickly, even though Admiral Bombery is yelling his head off over there. He's not in any trouble, I don't think. I don't even see him. Okay, but what we want to do here is we want to... There we go. Jump on that guy's head. and that way we get a little bit of extra damage in. And normally I wouldn't show this battle, but this is actually a required battle, so I am going to be showing it. And now that we have the Ice Power Badge, we can obviously jump on these guys' head, and we actually do a bit of extra damage. So that's always good. We're going to use Power Shell. And that should rip through them nice and easy. That's 2 gone. Now we just got to deal with this last one. Maybe we'll get a star. Oh wow, we did. Nice. So now our star meter is full, which will be fairly useful because we're going to be getting some more battles later. Most of them being off screen, but, you know, still got to do them. And we're going to jump on his head, which will kill him, or defeat him if you prefer. And that's that. Oh, actually we level up, so we're going to be able to increase another stat. And I think I'm going to increase my HP again because I've noticed that I'm getting beat up a lot. Actually, yeah, my HP. It could be a little higher at this point in the game. And, I don't see Admiral Bombery anywhere. Maybe he's in the tree. Ow. So, we have to go back to the camp and get the Keelhaul Key for Bombery as his last request. And there's no reason to not show, to show the journey back, so I'll just cut back when we're at the camp again, so see you guys there. And here we are. So, let's talk to Flavio, and maybe he'll know where the Keelhaul Key is. So now we can actually give him that coconut that we collected earlier. Which is, I guess that's a good thing that I've played this game before, so we don't have to go, going back and forth. So we'll just give this to him. And... so, awesome. Now we have the Keelhaul Key. So I'll meet you guys when we get back to Admiral Bombery. And now that we're back here, we're just going to give this cola to Admiral Bombery. Oh no. Wait, what? He's sleeping? And with that, Admiral Bombery joins our party! Hooray! So basically, Admiral Bombery is the bomb partner for this game, and strangely enough, joins you very late in the game, unlike the bomb partner in the last Paper Mario game, who joins you fairly early on. But Bombery has a couple more uses than the bomb partner from the original game. Basically, you can actually carry Admiral Bombery on your, like, above you, and then you can chuck him, and he'll actually walk a little bit after you throw him. So, he is actually a very useful partner overall. And now that we have him, we can actually report back to Flavio. But I believe I'm going to call it for this episode. So, I thank you all for watching. I'm Methodical Destruction, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye.